I'm simply rising up to take responsibility for my country. I've come to the age and time where we realize that things are not right, and that it is just important that we rise up to find a way to make things right for our country. This is Nigeria, and I don't need to begin to say that people are suffering. People are suffering extremely. You can just count the simple indices. There is no food sufficiency, there is no job adequacy, there is no electricity, education system is poor, the health system is poor, the road system is poor, the transportation system is poor, our aviation system is neither here nor there. So many things are wrong, and I think Nigerians know that. And we have had successive leadership, a standing political class that have been running things, so to speak, for the past decades, from government to government, from party to party. And they have consistently shown to us that they do not have either the commitment or the capacity to make things right so that Nigerians can live well as a matter of right. And it has become important for us to rise up to this occasion, reclaim our country from persons who have demonstrated that they cannot fix it, and collectively find ways to fix it. Political parties right now, but I am aware that the Constitution has a provision for the registration of political parties. What is important for me right now is to raise the consciousness of my people, for my people to realize that, look, we have sold ourselves to these people and they have held us hostage, and they keep fooling us. So we need, first of all, to begin to talk to these people that, hey, you are the one imprisoning yourself, you are the one keeping yourself in hostage. Why are you under this man? This man comes from Abuja once in a while and just plays around you, but your situation remains the same, and it has been so for the past 30 years. It's been so for the past, they say, 16 years of PDP and so many years also of APC. It's been the same. And in any case, the people in PDP and APC are the same people anyway. So why are you still there? You need to rise up and say no. You need to liberate yourself as a human being, first of all, and begin to make these people realize that, look, guy, you've been taking me for a ride for too long. I think this got to stop. So we got to stop it together, collectively, as a people. And we don't have to be afraid of nobody. You see, it depends on the vehicle you move with. Look at it this way. You are in PDP. The PDP was funded and supported by, let's say, some old generals who've made money over years. They wanted one of their own to be president because we're just coming from successive military regimes, and then they have made so much money, and then they were cautious about who was going to be president. You understand? To be sure that they will be protected into the Fourth Republic. And so it was not difficult them getting Obasanjo to be president. They are all in the same class. And so he brought back many of them. They became ministers. They ran the system. Okay? Now, we know why, he didn't pass power to some people. And we know why he passed power to Yaradua. Because if you remember, Abacha put him and Yaradua in detention, and then Yaradua died. And so there was also need to appease that group within the system, even if they used Yaradua's younger brother who was not in the military. But the point I'm trying to make is that it's a vehicle that was constructed by some people. And for many politicians, if you find out, the First Republic politicians, when they got, the Fourth Republic politicians, especially governors from 1999, when they got in, they tried to want to see they could behave themselves. They couldn't, because they knew how they got into the system, they knew who brought them into the system, they knew who paved the way for them to become governors and senators and reps people and assembly people. And so they had to fall in line. And then look at the people that moved from PDP to APC. It's the same people that fell in line in PDP. And when probably they didn't get what they want, they moved over to APC. Join the same class of people. Buhari from 1984 and Buhari again in 2015, we are in 2017. And they have to respect themselves and be humble and loyal within that scheme of things. And so that is why they will continue to behave the way they behave. To say they have good intentions, but when they get there, you know, the cabal, they find it difficult to break the cabal to do right thing. So you go and represent your people from a certain community, and then you get to Abuja or the state capital, and then you want things fixed right. But because you are in a cabal, you understand, you compromise the fact that good education should be provided for your people. You compromise the fact that good health delivery system should be provided for your people. You compromise everything that is valuable, that is virtuous, that is good. In any case, at this age that I am, what am I looking for? Money? Of course I will be comfortable. Of course I've been working hard.